Member for Surrey Newton.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. I rise today to mark the anniversary of the Kamagata Maru, a dark chapter in our province and our country's history. On May 23, 1914, a steamship arrived in Vancouver carrying 376 passengers, including Hindus, Muslims, and mainly Sikhs from British India. They came here in search of opportunity, but instead they were met with rejection, dehumanization, and blatant racism. They were forced to remain aboard the ship for 2 months, cut off from food and water, all before being unjustly turned away under exclusionary laws designed to keep Canada white. The passengers called the ship the Guru Nanak Jahaz. Their passage was a symbol of resistance and a sacred journey grounded in their faith and the belief that all human beings are equal. However, that belief was met with closed doors, and the consequences were devastating, with many passengers facing violence, persecution, and even death. As a Punjabi Sikh woman in this legislature, I do not take my place here for granted. There was a time when people who looked like me had no path to citizenship, when we could not vote in this province, and when we had no rights in this very house where I stand today. Honourable Speaker, I think often about the sacrifices those passengers made and the struggles of the South Asian pioneers who came before us, many of whom faced open hostility and racism. Their ongoing resilience is what made space for families like mine to come to Canada. But I also think about how today, more than a century later, racism persists, now aimed at international students who are scapegoated, migrant workers who are treated as disposable, and refugees who are looked upon with suspicion instead of compassion. This is why we have a responsibility to continue fighting against injustice and do better each and every day. Because remembering painful chapters like the Kamagata Maru isn't just about looking back, it's about learning from our mistakes, confronting racism and injustice when we see it, and refusing to let history repeat itself. Thank you, Honourable Speaker.